Big tech companies say they're on board with Governor Greg Abbott's rules for data centers. Today, OpenAI and Meta announced they support the directive Governor Abbott issued last week. It requires ERCOT and the Public Utility Commission to do comprehensive audits of data center companies that want to connect to the state power grid. As the governor touts support from data center companies for his directive, he finds himself in an unusual spot, at odds with President Donald Trump, who says Texas is making a mistake. KVU's Daniel Perot got the governor's reaction to the president's comments today. He's joining us live from the Capitol with that. Daniel?
Today, Governor Greg Abbott defended his directive and the need, in his view, for these guidelines and guardrails to protect both Texas communities and the Texas power grid amid just the explosive growth of data centers really all across the state of Texas. Under the governor's directive, the PUC and ERCOT have paused approvals for data centers to connect to the state's power grid until companies give the state more information about things like their water and power usage. But in an interview with Punchbowl News published on Friday, President Donald Trump criticized that approach, saying that data centers are tremendously important for the economics and they could be bigger than oil for the state of Texas.
I saw Texas the other day sort of is against data centers. I think it's a mistake. And I'm not taking positions, or I just think it's a mistake because there are other communities that want it. When a community wants it, it means a lot of money is going to come into that community.
According to the governor, ERCOT is currently considering more than 470 gigawatts of connection requests. That's 5 times more than the state's daily record for electricity demand. So Governor Abbott says that this directive is the right move. During an event at the governor's mansion today, he also pointed out that less than 10% of data center companies have responded to state surveys asking about their power and water usage.
That would be like giving you a 100-piece puzzle, saying you have to solve this, but I'm only going to give you 9 pieces of the puzzle to build out the entire puzzle. That's the position that PUC and ERCOT have been put in. And I say we cannot do business that way. We need all of the information available before any decisions can be made.
Some say the audits are not enough. State Representative Gina Hinojosa, who's running against Governor Abbott this fall, has called for a moratorium on data centers until state lawmakers can talk about regulations. In a statement today, she said, quote, "When the companies being regulated are cheering for the rules, you know the rules were written for them, not for Texans." The governor says that he believes this string of announcements over the last couple of days from these data center companies saying that they're going to comply with the directive shows that what he is doing is working. He says companies that do not comply will face what he called some challenges for their businesses moving forward. Live at Texas Capitol, Daniel Perot, KVU News.